Now, I don't trade individual stocks. However, that doesn't mean I'm not a fan of individual companies. And one of the companies that I'm a big fan of, as both consumer and an investor, is Costco. That's right, the big warehouse where you can buy enough toilet paper to last you for months, get new tires at a discounted price, and my favorite, a hot dog and a drink for $1.50, a price that hasn't changed since 1984. So in that spirit, let me share with you 10 of my favorite life and money lessons from Costco, your friendly neighborhood big box warehouse store. And hi, if you're new to the channel, my name is Tay from Financial Tortoise, where we learn to grow our wealth slow and steady. Number one life and money lesson from Costco. Embrace slow, sustainable growth. Given my channel is called Financial Tortoise, the slow and steady path to wealth, obviously this will be one of my favorite lessons from Costco. Costco is a very successful company. Currently, Costco, as the third largest retailer in the world, has 876 warehouses worldwide with close to 130 million members. That is almost a population of all of Mexico. Thus, it's not a surprise that many, especially Wall Street, push Costco to grow bigger and grow faster. More money, faster money, right? For example, there is tremendous opportunity to open up more stores faster in China due to its pent-up demand. Here's an illustration from the science of hitting. The average US store has 68,000 members. The first store in China opened in 2019, which popped to 400,000 members within 2 years. That's right, a new store in China had almost 5 times the number of members compared to an average store in the US. Yet when analysts push Costco why they don't open up more stores faster, given there's so many opportunities, this is how Costco's CFO responded. That Costco's hands-on model requires to grow more slowly, and its leaders felt good about the pace and felt no urge to mess with it. Essentially, they want to make sure every store opening was done right, for their members, the employees, and for their suppliers. They weren't blindsided by the greed to make more money faster, so they felt comfortable ignoring Wall Street's pressure to move faster and decided to go at their pace. In the same way, in your personal finance, don't get blindsided by the desire to get rich quickly, to make money faster. A slow path to wealth may seem boring, but it is the right way to build sustainable wealth, just as Costco has done for the past 40 years. One store at a time, done correctly, and done well. Number 2 life and money lesson from Costco. They have really embraced simplicity. Hard to execute, but a super simple business model. This is Costco's mission statement: to continue provide our members with quality goods and services at the lowest possible prices. One sentence, direct and straightforward. And in order to deliver on this mission statement, Costco has embraced the following simple business principles. Limited product offering. Stores like Walmart typically stock more than 100,000 different products, also known as SKUs, stock keeping units. Costco, they limit their SKUs to around 4,000. Not only does this simplify their behind-the-scene operation, the limited options make it easier for the consumers. Have you ever had to decide between 10 different brands of toothpaste at a normal retail store? Well, Costco makes that decision for me, and I personally really like it. 2. Simple warehouse decor, or more like no decor. If you go to any Costco, it doesn't look like any other store you're used to. There's no fancy decoration, no fancy lighting. It literally is a warehouse with cement floors and a bunch of items still on pallets. It is designed for ultimate simplicity and efficiency. The only thing it cares about is providing quality goods and services at the lowest price. Right on brand with this mission statement. This isn't a tricky business. We just try to sell high quality merchandise at a lower cost than everybody else. Simple and ridiculously focused business model. Number 3 life and money lesson from Costco. Strong cash position. They maintain very strong cash flow to manage their business. Because Costco has a very simple operation where they don't have to spend energy and time on product display or marketing, they can move their supplies very quickly. Everything at Costco moves by pallets. Supplier trucks bring new items by pallets, and as soon as they're unloaded, they get scooted across the dock to go directly to a Costco warehouse to be sold. No time and energy wasted unwrapping individual boxes. No products sitting overnight in a distribution center. That's why when you enter a Costco, it looks like a warehouse, because it is a warehouse, also acting double duty as a store. What this so-called simple operation enables them to do is make products be available for sale very quickly. Suppliers bring in products via pallets, pallets move inside the warehouse, and right away, it's ready for sale. And when you make products available for sale very quickly, you can turn inventory quicker, which leads to bringing in cash quicker. Thus, Costco has very little money tied up in inventory. Products held up in supply chain, costing money but not bringing in money. Bottom line, Costco understands the importance of cash in inventory-heavy business like theirs, so they work hard to put themselves in the strongest cash position possible. In the same way, always work to have enough cash available at all times. I personally like 12 months of expenses in my bank account because it provides the necessary cushion to life's uncertainties, and this helps me to sleep better at night. Alright, but just because Costco has strong cash flow doesn't mean they're loose with how they spend it. which leads to the next lesson. Alright, but before we get there, in talking about cash helping me to sleep better at night, let's talk about what else helps. Good online protection. All of us spend a lot of time online. You're likely watching this video online. And the natural byproduct of that is that we leave a bit of our information everywhere. And if we're not careful, these can be used against us. That's why I've been using Aura, the sponsor of today's video. Most recently, AT&T revealed that over 73 million customer records, both existing and former customers, were released on the dark web. If you're part of the 73 million, this is frustrating news. You feel you're exposed because a company couldn't keep my data secure. Well, what can you do? They recommend those affected to use strong passwords, monitor account activity, and consider credit freezes or fraud alerts from credit bureaus. And if you're scratching your head as to how you can do this, Aura can help. Aura shows me which data brokers are selling my information and automatically submits an opt-out request for me. Why is this important? Do a quick exercise. Do a Google search for your name or your email address and see what comes up. When I first did this, I was quite uncomfortable with what I found. My full name, email address, home address, previous employer, and even a few of my relatives. For me, Aura already had 21 successful data broker removals, with 11 more in progress. Cleaning up my information not only helps reduce the amount of spam I receive, but it protects me online. From hackers who could use this information to access my social media account or even my bank account. And it's not just a data broker removal. Aura can do much more. Identity and account activity monitoring, credit lock, password management, and so much more. And all at one affordable price. If my information was compromised in the AT&T data breach, I wouldn't worry because Aura is always on, always doing the hard work of keeping me safe online. I value my privacy and I value yours. So go to my special link at aura.com/financialtortoise to start your free 2-week trial today. That's right, it doesn't cost anything to test out this powerful tool. I'll also have a link in the description below. In today's digital age, we must do all we can to protect our personal information online. So let Aura do the hard work of keeping you safe so you can sleep better at night. Alright, with that said, let's get back to the video. Number 4 life and money lesson from Costco. Embrace modesty. Nothing says modest more than the Costco's management team. Modesty is naturally embedded into Costco's corporate culture. Last year, a group from Costco's management team got a chance to ring the bell at NASDAQ. Guess what they're all wearing? That's right, matching Kirkland signature sweatshirts. Other companies show up at NASDAQ wearing fancy suits and designer wear brands, but Costco here shows up wearing matching, no-frill sweaters. Understand that Costco has a market cap of over $350 billion. That's bigger than Disney, Netflix, or Bank of America. Want to see another example of modesty? Check out Costco management team's LinkedIn profile. We live in a world where everyone wants to shout their success to the world. We want to let the world know how successful we are by our fancy titles. Senior Optimization Account Executive, Organizational Change Specialist, Chief Happiness Officer. Take a look at the previous Costco CEO, Craig Jelinek's LinkedIn profile. It not only has no picture and no description, it still says he's an EVP at Costco. Just to note, Craig Jelinek was the CEO of Costco for more than 10 years following Jim Sinegal's retirement in 2012. Bottom line, no matter how successful you may get, don't let it get to your head. Now, this doesn't mean you have to dress top down in Kirkland brand fashion, because even I admit, despite how much I love Costco, that is a bit too much. Just remember to be modest at all times. Number 5 life and money lesson from Costco. Maintain minimal overhead. Tied to the theme of simplicity and modesty, Costco does not spend money on overhead, especially on things that do not directly translate to providing value to its members. For example, Costco does not spend any money on marketing. That's right, it does not have a marketing budget. In comparison, in 2023, Walmart spent $4.4 billion in marketing alone. Costco saves this money and reinvests it back into the business in order to keep prices low. And minimal overhead is also reflected in their corporate headquarters. Executives work in cubicles, they drink Kirkland Paws from Keurigs, and drink water from Kirkland signature water bottles. When Jim Sinegal was still the CEO, it was reported that his office was nothing more than a tiny room with a door, basic furniture, and folding chairs. And despite Costco's amazing success, Sinegal only took a third in salary of what his fellow CEOs did while leading the company. $350,000 in salary, far below the industry standard of $1 million for a Fortune 100 CEO at the time. I've been very well rewarded. I just think that if you're going to try to run an organization that's very cost conscious, then you can't have those disparities. Having an individual who is making 100 or 200 or 300 times more than the average person working on the floor is wrong. Number 6 life and money lesson from Costco. Know you're enough. Costco has clearly defined their enough. Because Costco is so focused on providing the best value to its customers, it sticks to a strict cap on the margin that they're willing to make on any product. They have decided that they're not allowed to mark up anything more than 14% above what the supplier sells it to them for. Only exception being Kirkland signature items where they allow themselves to go up to 15%. Now compare that to a department store that would often have a 100% markup. They buy a sweater for $20, they sell it for $40. Costco does not do that. The max they would go up is 14%. 15% if it's a Kirkland brand. Bottom line, Costco understands that they don't need to squeeze every dollar from every customer. They're playing the long game, so they understand that if they stick to their enough, everybody will win in the long run. Customers get good value and they'll continue to shop at Costco for the foreseeable future. Costco makes a healthy profit and they're able to make more profit in the future through scale. And investors win because Costco will continue to be a great company. You could raise the price of a bottle of ketchup to $1.03 instead of $1, and no one would know. Raising prices just 3% would add 50% to our pre-tax income. Why not do it? It's like heroin. You do a little bit and you want a little more. Raising price is the easy way. Bottom line, don't get tempted. Know you're enough and find satisfaction in that. That is how you win in the long run. A quick reminder before we go on, make sure to download your free one-page PDF companion guide that goes along with this video. Everything I'm covering here in a simple to digest one-page format. Go to the link I'll have in the description below to grab your free copy. Number 7 life and money lesson from Costco. In line with knowing they're enough, they recognize every cent matters. This is another element to Costco culture. When you talk to someone at Costco management, they don't say the rotisserie chicken costs $5. No, they say it costs $4.99. A slice of pizza doesn't cost $2. No, it's $1.99. This is because they believe every cent matters and every cent does. Many companies get into financial trouble because they forget this simple fact. Every cent not only matters to the consumer, but to their bottom line as well. You can easily start downplaying the impact of certain costs, and this could lead to getting sloppy in your financial management. So next time you catch yourself saying, oh, that was nothing, only $8 or only $25, remember that every cent and every dollar matters. Number 8 life and money lesson from Costco. Be honest. To be more specific, do what you say you will do. One of Costco's code of ethics is take care of our members. Many companies have this as part of their mission statement as well. However, Costco really means it. Not only do they provide exceptional value to their customers through high quality products at the lowest possible price, if you're not satisfied with your purchase, Costco will gladly give your money back. Here is Costco's return policy. On membership, we will cancel and refund your membership fee at any time if you're dissatisfied. On merchandise, we guarantee your satisfaction in every product we sell and will refund your purchase price with the following exceptions. Exceptions in certain items like electronics, cigarettes, alcohol, and gold bars. However, other than these few limited exceptions, you can bring back any item to Costco at any time for a refund. And how about if you don't have a receipt? Not a problem, Costco says. They say on their website. It helps if you have a receipt or original product packaging, but it may not be necessary to process your return. What if you have opened or partially opened food? Again, no problem. As long as you're not returning a completely empty box of cookies, Costco will process your refund. Bottom line, there are many companies and people that say one thing and do another. Costco is not one of them. So let's try our best to be honest as possible by doing what we say. Number 9 life and money lesson from Costco. In line with honesty, respect. Respect people around you, especially those that are closest to you. Another one of Costco's code of ethics is this. Take care of our employees. Again, many companies say they prioritize their employees, but how many really show by action? Well, Costco comes pretty close. Costco is well known as being one of the most employee-centric businesses in the US. And because of its generosity to workforce, James Sinegal, the co-founder and the former CEO of Costco, was known to receive much criticism from Wall Street. Many going as far as saying it was better to be an employee of Costco than a shareholder. Currently, the average hourly wage at Costco is $26. In comparison, the average hourly wage at Walmart is $19.50. Big difference. Additionally, hourly workers are also eligible for a 401k with a match, plus excellent healthcare, unheard of in the retail world. Because they take care of their employees, Costco is able to enjoy only a 7% attrition rate among their hourly workforce, while typical retail is about 20%. Bottom line, respect the people that are closest to you. If you're a business owner, respect the people working for you. If you're a manager, your team members. If you have a family, your family members. If we do these 4 things throughout our organization, then we'll achieve our ultimate goal, which is reward our shareholders. Number 10 life and money lesson from Costco. They're not afraid to try DIY. Do it yourself. In the business world, the fancy corporate term is vertical integration. Essentially, Costco is willing to try things on their own if they believe they can provide better value to its members. Costco's chicken is probably their best example. Costco sells 500 million chickens a year. This is not pounds of chicken. No, these are literal number of chickens. And the chicken industry is highly concentrated, with there really only being 4 or 5 chicken processing companies in the US. Costco understood that with supplier concentration, prices could get artificially inflated, and thus they wouldn't be able to provide the best value to its customers. So what did Costco do? They worked to bring it in-house. Now, are they experts in chicken processing? Probably not. However, because they want to vertically integrate, control the process, and bring the best value to its members, they did not shy away from trying. They studied the process and spent $1 billion to build their own fully owned facility in Fremont, Nebraska, outside of Omaha. And today, they process 2 million chickens a week, which allows them to keep their $4.99 rotisserie chicken stock supplied. The lesson here? Don't be afraid to tackle new things and on your own. One of the biggest pushback I get from people when it comes to investing is they don't think they can do it on their own. Financial advisors and institutions tell them that it is too complex. You don't know the ins and outs of the investing world. We can do a better job. So hand over all your money to us. Well, I say you can do it. Just like how Costco was able to run its own chicken processing facility, you can learn to manage your money and invest on your own. Yes, I know, the analogy is a bit of a stretch, but you get the point here. Thank you guys for watching. In the spirit of great companies, if you want to learn some lessons from another company that I admire, Berkshire Hathaway, please check out my video here. Until next time, all the best.